break out the pots, it's time to put the work on. Say they won't beef, I got the sirloins. Yeah, it's Mike Bands in this motherfucker. Oh, that's your wifey? Well, I don't think that you should trust her. Cause she was giving crazy hair at the condo. Then tried to kiss me on the lips, but that's a no-no.
Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? What the business is? Yeah, we about to go up tonight. I'm going live. You feel me? I'm going live on YouTube. When y'all get in here, give me them likes. Give me them likes. Give me them likes once y'all get up in here. We just gonna vibe out for a minute until the viewers get up in here. I'm sipping on that red wine, that good red blend that damn, I forgot the name of it. But yeah. We on that red wine tonight. I know y'all seen the title. I told y'all what it was gonna be about. Told y'all what the episode was gonna be about. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's a little loud. I told y'all what the episode was gonna be about today. It's called If a Man Has Multiple Women, Does That Mean That He Unhappy With Himself? If a man has multiple females, does that mean that he unhappy with himself? We're gonna get into it. I'm just trying to wait for all the viewers to get up in here on the live. When y'all get in, give me them likes, give me them comments. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? Quick little outfit check. Y'all see the Gucci? You dig? Little something light, you know? Something light. We ain't going too crazy tonight. We just chilling and vibing out. This the hustle reset out the hours. We just vibing out, man. Oh yeah, while I'm sitting here, I gotta give a shout out to one of my partners, man. I gotta give a shout out to one of my partners. Hold up. I definitely gotta give a shout out to him, man. His name on Facebook is Morningside G's, but this my partner, Ant. He got his own online mobile sweepstakes. It's called King's House of Gems. King's House of Gems. Make sure y'all check them out if y'all gamblers and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily sure what all it entails, but if y'all want to check them out, it's King's House of Gems. That's KINGZ, House of GEMZ. He the CEO. You feel me? So y'all make sure y'all check my dog out. You dig? Make sure you check him out. Yeah, man. Them viewers, they coming in. Y'all give me them likes when y'all get up in here. Man. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this right quick. How y'all feeling out there tonight, man? Or today, I don't know what time it's gonna be when y'all actually see this episode, but to my live, how y'all feeling out there? Give me them likes when y'all get up in here. What's going on, Sophia? What's good? What's going on? Give me them likes when y'all get up in here. Y'all seen what the title is. If a man has multiple women, does that mean that he unhappy with himself? I want to know what y'all think, because I'm definitely about to let y'all know what I think. You did. But y'all about to go ahead and hop into this episode, man. I'm about to get into this thing. Shout out to my viewers. What's going on? Gustavo, what's popping? Kinsley, what's popping? Y'all get up in here. Give me them likes once y'all get up in here. What's going on, y'all? But yeah, man. So I was scrolling on IG. It might have been Facebook. I don't know, one of the social media platforms. But as I was on there, I seen this post and it was like, if a man has multiple women, he must be unhappy with himself. And I say that's bullshit. Why? If a man has multiple women, that don't mean that he unhappy. He just living a truth that society don't want to hear. That's all it is. That's all it boils down to. See, his vision, his energy, and his capacity for love might be a little bit bigger than more than one woman can contain. So it's not that he unhappy. That's what I feel like it is. And that don't necessarily mean that he unhappy. It just mean that he different. He got a different kind of strength. See, I want to speak to y'all women right quick about double standards, because it's always a double standard when it comes to men and women. Sometimes it's a good double standard. Sometimes it's a not so good double standard. But to y'all women, if a man impregnates 4 women at one time, that means he building a family. Not necessarily with the females, but if he impregnates 4 women at one time, he can have 4 kids running around, and those kids are brothers and sisters and they family, right? But on the flip side, if one woman gets pregnant by 4 men at one time, we're gonna need a damn DNA test. We're gonna need a DNA test. And I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased by all means. I'm not being biased. It just boiled down to simple biology. It just boiled down to biology. Y'all give me them likes when y'all get up in here. What's popping, y'all? Give me them likes. But it just boiled down to biology. See, men, we wired to spread seed. That means we supposed to be fruitful and multiply. While women, y'all are wired to protect the womb. Y'all wired to protect your womb. And that's not being sexist. It's just nature. But a man with multiple women, y'all got a responsibility, a big responsibility if y'all gonna have multiple women. You better be able to lead. You better be able to lead them women, because you can't just sit around and just be like, oh, I got multiple women and I'm that nigga, or I'm that man because I got multiple women. No, what are you doing with these women that you got them? Are you utilizing them? Are you putting them to work? Are you leading them in the right path and in the right direction? It ain't necessarily got to be financially and sexually all the time, but how are you leading? Are you leading them in the right path and the right direction? But a woman with multiple men, she just want options. It ain't about obligation. She just want options. Because when a man has multiple women, he usually leads the household. He provides. He brings structure. But when a woman has multiple men, who's leading? Who's leading? Who's the protector? Who's accountable? And I'm not saying that women can't have multiple men. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have multiple men. I'm not looking down on them, on you females, if y'all do have multiple men. But when a man has multiple females, it's usually he's building a legacy. But for a woman, rarely she's not building anything. See, I feel like it's about attention and survival. Women be in survival mode when they have multiple men. Because how you gonna build if you got multiple men, ladies? Y'all get in the comments and let me know what's going on, y'all. Y'all give me them likes when y'all get up in here. But yeah, ladies, how you gonna build? How I want to know what that looks like for y'all having multiple men. How are you building something? How are you building? See, men and women, we both powerful, right? We both powerful, but we build different by design. See, a woman will call a man insecure for wanting 2 queens, but then turn around and she'll sleep with a married man and be like, oh, well, that's his problem. That's his problem. See, y'all women want an alpha male until he start leading in ways that don't benefit your ego. Y'all women want an alpha male until he start leading in ways that don't benefit your ego. Like, which one do you want? See, I feel like this new generation of female, y'all don't want loyalty. Nah, y'all don't want loyalty at all. Y'all want ownership. And that's why y'all hate when a man chooses freely, because y'all want ownership, not loyalty. See, America done convinced y'all that a man who wants more than one woman is lost. But if you look in your Bible, that same man that had multiple women in your Bible, he was chosen by God to lead nations. That's deep, man. You gotta study your Bible like y'all say you do. You go to church every Sunday. What's going on, y'all? Give me them likes when y'all get up in here. I'm gonna do a Q&A with y'all in a minute. Give me a second. But yeah, that Bible that y'all love to read, a man that had multiple wives and stuff like that, he was chosen by God to lead nations. See, y'all go to church on Sundays and worship Solomon. Y'all worship Solomon in church on Sundays, but then on Monday, y'all will be bashing a man that got 2 girlfriends. Y'all see the hypocrisy? Yeah, it's real. The hypocrisy is real. So you would say one woman should be enough, but y'all ain't say the same thing when Beyonce started singing and got 1 hit. You didn't say that was enough. No. She had to keep going, but that's neither here nor there. I know that's probably gonna go over a lot of y'all head. That's probably gonna go over a lot of y'all head, and it's cool. But I want to get into like, what do y'all women really want? What do y'all really want? Because I seen multiple women get asked this question: what's your ideal man? And of course, every woman kind of got the same makeup of a man that they want. Of course, they want a man who's financially stable, a man that's a certain height. You want a man that's at least 6 feet, and that's gonna take a lot of men already out the category. Then you want them to be good in bed. You want them to be a provider. All of these things. And then when they ask, well, what you bringing to the table, y'all feel disrespected when a man asks that. But you already put out what you wanted from this man. You feel me? And a lot of y'all don't want to go 50-50. A lot of y'all women, y'all don't want to go 50-50. Y'all want the man to pay 100% of the bills, to provide, to be the man, to be the protector, to be the security. That's what y'all be wanting. And you can't say that you don't, because I see it every day. Every day I see it, whether it's on social media or if I see it in person. I seen this one lady. She was on the Big Facts podcast. She was married to her husband. I think she was married to this man for 5 years. And she told him when they got married, she was like, I'm not gonna be married to a man that can't be 100% provider. I just can't do it. I can't be married to a man that can't pay all the bills. And he agreed and he signed up for that. So 5 years into the marriage, he ended up getting laid off from his job. I think he was laid off for maybe like 3 months. And the lady was like, yeah, I filed for separation so I could eventually get a divorce, because I told him, like, I'm paying all of these bills. And she told this man, I'll pay all of these bills until you get on your feet. But as soon as you get on your feet, you got to pay me all this money back. How the fuck is that even logical? This man been holding it down for 5 years. He been out of work for 3 months. And now you got to take over and pay the bills. And you telling him once he get a job and get back on his feet, you want the money back that you paid on the bills. Come on, man. Like, I think y'all women just be talking. Not all of y'all, but I think a lot of y'all women just be talking because you got lips. You don't think about nothing that you say. You just be talking because you got a fucking mouth. Like, come on, man. So then y'all want a man to pay 100% of the bills, be good in bed, be family oriented, be a hustler, all of that, and be faithful on top of that. Like, come on, man. Come on. You gotta pick your struggle. Pick a struggle. You either gonna have a man that's getting to a bag and he gonna be cheating, or you gonna have a loyal man that ain't really getting to no bag. He might not be, he may be family oriented, but he ain't gonna be able to hold it down and bust them bills down. Not even bust them down, but pay 100% of the bills. If you got a man that's taking care of the whole household, and he loving you good in the bedroom and all of the above, you want him to do all of that, and only thing you bring to the table is some sex. Come on, man, make it make sense. A man gonna be a man. A real man gonna be a man. If he paying 100% of the bills, it's a million women out here that want that type of man. And you expect him to fight off all of these women who willing to come go 50-50 with the nigga. Over here with you, want him to pay 100%. You want him to, oh, nah, I ain't gonna cheat. I'm gonna stay loyal. I'm gonna pay all of these bills. I'm gonna be family oriented and all of that. When he got 1,000 women over here, like, yo, pick me. Like, I'll go and have with you. I'll cook for you. I'll clean for you, man. We can start a business together while you over here just, nah. I feel like he should pay 100% of the bills because I'm giving him some. Like, you ain't God gifter, man. Like, you not God's gift to man at all. Like, we appreciate you, but you gotta bring something to the table too, other than just sitting over here giving it up. Like, come on, we gotta build something. We can't build if I'm paying 100%. What we building off of, I'm paying 100% of everything. If the man is paying 100% of everything, what y'all building? Oh, I don't do 50-50. Well, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here if you can't do 50-50. Sometimes I might need you to do 100. Because I may have it, but I might need you to do 100 because I'm building this project over here that's gonna require all my attention and all of my money. So I need you to hold it down for 2-3 months. Can you do that? Oh, you can't? All right then, well, I'm gone. You ain't gotta leave, I'm gone. You feel what I'm saying? Or if I'm doing 100% and I got a little something else going off over here on the side, hey, mind your business. That ain't got nothing to do with you because I'm taking care of home. I'm taking care of the household. And that brings me to why is it in 2025 when a man has multiple women, he's labeled insecure, toxic, or immature. But in the Bible, I keep bringing this Bible thing up because y'all love to go to church and be in your Bible and be saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost and all of that. But when we bring some reality, when we bring the reality to you, you like, oh, nah. No, we gonna talk about that Bible that y'all study, that y'all agree upon. See, in the Bible, the man was called a king. The man with multiple wives, he was called a king. But see, we look at it as cheating. But history, they called it legacy. You feel me? Which y'all gonna believe in the Bible or you just gonna choose to use the Bible to how it can fit in your world? Or you gonna believe all the way in it? See, I want to talk about Western minds versus global tradition. Give me them likes when y'all get up in here. What's poppin'? What's good? What's going on? What's good? But yeah, I want to get into Western minds versus global tradition. Let me take a sip of mine. What I say? Western minds versus global tradition. Because in America, they say one man, one woman. But if you slide over to Africa, if you slide over to the Middle East, and that same man with multiple wives, he's called a provider. He's called a provider, not a player, not a cheater, but a provider. See, monogamy ain't the truth. It's not the truth by a long shot. It's just America's preference. And they packaged it as morality. They packaged it up as morality. But you gotta do what works for you. In your world, not what society places on it, what you and your partner, what y'all agree upon. And see, with a man, when it comes to this, having multiple females, it's about vision, energy, and responsibility. Because it takes a certain type of man to manage multiple women, not just sexually, but emotionally, financially, spiritually. And sometimes your vision is just too big for one woman to contain. And that don't mean that you broken. It just mean that you built different. That's all that it mean. It just mean that you built different. That's it. You not broken. You not unhappy with yourself. See, women will throw that out there. Oh, a man that got multiple women, he not happy with himself. How the fuck you know? How you know? You not no man. Having multiple women, that shit is fun. It's building something. But y'all can't see that because y'all be, oh, he should just be with me and only me. Why? And see, I know why. Y'all be like, well, what about love? What about love? See, people love to say, if he loved her, he wouldn't need nobody else. If he was truly in love with her, he wouldn't need nobody else but just her. That's false. That's cap. See, love ain't about limitation. It's about alignment. Love is not about limitation. It's about alignment. A man can love deeply and still need more than one woman. Not because he greedy. It's because he growing. But you got to be real with yourself, man. Fellas, you got to be real with yourself. If you a one-woman man, you got to stand on that shit. But if you're not a one-woman man, then you got to be honest. You got to be intentional about it. Don't let society guilt trip you into shrinking your nature. See, they call it toxic when a black man or a man that doesn't have a whole lot of money. They call it toxic when he has multiple females. But if Elon Musk had 5 wives, they would call it genius. What's up, y'all? Give me them likes. I'm gonna do a question, a Q&A with y'all in a minute. See, y'all calling it cheating. Y'all calling it cheating. But what if it's not cheating? What if it's expansion? See, some men need a bigger playing field. Not because they disloyal, but because they destined. Fellas, let me ask y'all this. Hold on. Fellas, let me ask y'all this. Have you ever tried to build an empire by tiptoeing around a female's insecurities? That's not peace. That's not peace. That's prison. That is prison. See, a lot of men, we don't step out for love. We step out for space. Sometimes we tired of compressing. Sometimes we tired of compressing ourselves into a woman's limited understanding. And that's no shade at none of you females, but sometimes a lot of us men, we tired of compressing ourselves into y'all's limited way of understanding, not just men, but the world and our goals and our dreams and stuff like that. So sometimes you gotta step out and see what's out there, because you might have this one woman who's family oriented. She can take care of the house, she can cook, she can clean, but she ain't got no business about herself. Not saying she lazy or nothing like that, she just not business savvy. So then you go out here, you got a woman that can't cook, who probably don't want no kids, but she know how to walk in a boardroom and control the room. And she can help you take over your projects that you trying to accomplish. Then you might have another woman who ain't family oriented, who ain't got that business mentality, but she just a ride or die. Anything you need, she just gonna go do it, no matter what. Anything you need, it don't matter. She'll go kill a nigga behind you. She'll go kill a nigga behind you. I seen something. It was like, there was like, I can't remember what I seen it on, but it was like, fellas, you need you a woman that can cook. You need you a woman that's about her business. You need you a woman that's family oriented. You need you a woman that's a ride or die. And once you find that, never let them women meet each other. Because you're never gonna find all that in one. You're never gonna find all that in one. See, men of a certain caliber, they need variety. So they can build. Not for fun, but so they can build. See, a man with a mission don't cheat for fun. He cheats for... He don't cheat for fun. He cheats because the emotional bandwidth of one woman can't handle the full download. A man with a mission does not cheat for fun. He cheats because the emotional bandwidth of one woman cannot handle the full download. Give me some likes for y'all get up in here. See, for a lot of women, for a lot of y'all women, most of y'all women, I'm gonna say 95% of y'all women, y'all think happiness is the goal. Y'all think happiness is the goal. But for a man, a real man, it's not about happiness. It's about success. And sometimes success demands a certain sacrifice that happiness just don't understand. Sometimes, sometimes it demands that. I heard somebody say a man should not be happy. Like not necessarily happy in life, but he shouldn't strive for happiness. Only women and children should strive for happiness. I asked somebody the other day, like, what do you want out of life? A female. I said, what do you want out of life? She said, I just want to be happy. Now ask me the same question. I just want to be successful. I just want to be successful. You see the difference? Because success brings happiness. Success brings sadness. Success brings growth. It brings strength. But it also brings stability, so you can make the other people around you happy. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's not about choosing happiness. It's not about choosing success. It's about understanding what drives you. And when you understand what drives you, you gotta be real. You definitely gotta be real with it. You got to be real about it. You got to. Yeah, so the post that I seen, if a man has multiple women, he must be unhappy with himself. I hope that y'all learn something from what I'm saying. Women, I hope y'all can finally understand what it is if a man has multiple women. A man with a mission. I don't know about these little boys out here, these niggas out here that ain't got nothing going on. I can't speak for them. I don't know why they do what they do. But I'm speaking from a man's perspective that's on a mission. And I'm just giving y'all some of my insight, what's on my mind. That's all I could do. You feel me? This is the hustle reset, and we not here to cater to your feelings or make you feel comfortable. No, we here to speak the truth. I'm here to speak the truth, the whole truth and nothing but it. But I want y'all to keep hustling, and I want y'all to stay real. Fellas, stay real with yourself. If you want more than one woman and you in a relationship, be honest with her, tell her. And ladies, y'all always ask for honesty, so when that man finally honest with you, how you gonna act? I feel like the devil you know is better than the one that you don't know. That's just my opinion. But the hustle never stops. It can always reset. I appreciate y'all. I got a few people up here on my live. If y'all got some questions, go ahead and give me some questions, man. If y'all got some questions. If not, I'm finna get up out of here. Yeah, I just like to go live from time to time so YouTube can know I'm here. You know, versus me just posting the videos on YouTube. I want to interact with you know, some of my people or whatever. You know, we building this up. We building it up brick by brick. You feel me? It don't matter how many people I got up in here. I'ma just keep staying consistent and just keep putting this content out for y'all. Hopefully y'all getting something out of it. I love doing this. I don't mind doing it. That's why I built this whole platform, because I could do that. I could talk for hours. I shot 2 episodes yesterday in one day. I don't even know when I'm gonna drop them. Matter of fact, I dropped the one that I shot. I dropped one of them that I shot yesterday. I dropped it today. It's called Protect Yourself at All Times. You gotta protect yourself at all times when you out here being sexually active. Basically, you know, just you gotta use protection, because we protect our cars, we protect our cell phones. You know, you buy $1,000 iPhone, you go out and buy a case for it, you buy a screen protector for it, but then you go to bed with a random person and don't use no protection. Make that make sense. I feel like we gotta stop valuing material stuff over our health. But that video out, like I said, it's called Protect Yourself. It's out on my YouTube channel, The Hustle Reset Podcast. When y'all go and check that video out, make sure y'all check out all of them. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel so y'all can know whenever I'm dropping content. I'm telling you, I'm gonna always try to have something informative for y'all. I ain't really gonna get into too much of the celebrity gossip. If it's a hot topic, and I feel like if I feel like it kind of correlates with what I got going on or somebody that I know got going on, I may speak on it. If I feel like it can help somebody, we'll talk about some of the celebrity stuff, you know, because I know y'all want to hear about that. I said I wasn't really going to talk about it, but people, they been hitting me up, asking me to talk about certain topics. A lot of people been asking me about the Cardi B and Offset situation. I can't speak on that because I don't know about it. I don't really care to know about it. But if it's something that stand out to me, then I'm gonna definitely talk about it. One thing that did stand out to me is the Donald Trump and Elon Musk situation. And the only reason I'm gonna speak on that is because I feel like that whole situation make America look weak. You got a president arguing with a civilian. I don't care how much money this man got. I don't care that he a billionaire. You still a civilian at the end of the day. President Putin wouldn't dare. Kim Jong-un, whatever you call it, wouldn't dare argue with no civilian. And y'all sending tweets back and forth to each other, being petty. It's kind of like a lover's quarrel. Y'all know how after people break up, they go tit for tat with each other, because Donald Trump and Elon Musk was like that a few months ago. And now Elon saying, oh yeah, like I'm about to drop a bomb today, like Donald Trump ain't gonna release the Epstein files because he in them. Like, come on, man. This is your man's. This is your man's. At least that's what y'all portrayed to the public eye. And now you ready to out this man like that on Twitter, on X, or whatever you call it. That's female traits. Females do shit like that. Or hurt people do shit like that. Hurt people hurt people. If that was your man and you was rocking with him, you endorsed this whole campaign, now you ready to just tear it all down. I knew something was up with that when I seen that in the first place. I knew something was up with that. You know, it was just too much publicity. Why is he at the White House talking on your behalf? You the president. We supposed to be listening to you. And you know, I ain't on Donald Trump's side. I ain't on Elon Musk's side. I'm on America's side. Because y'all making us look weak and pathetic. We may have the strongest military, but we look weak. Like, you know? Yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that, man. This shit, it's a shit show, man. I know the world, I know these other countries looking at us laughing, man. I think we got the biggest obesity rate. The foods that we have over here is not real foods. I see Trump trying to do a little something with banning certain things, banning certain artificial flavors that's in the foods and stuff like that. I also seen that the SNAP benefits, you know, the food stamp cards, you can't buy like sugary stuff with the SNAP benefits. I'm not sure if that's coming to play or whatever, but I think that's good, you know, for the health of America and stuff. You know, people gonna buy what they want to buy, but don't use the food benefits to buy unhealthy stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just don't like the way that this presidency thing going. Like, you know, it's all a show. The world is a stage. So I mean, you know, they could probably be beefing for real. They probably ain't beefing for real. I don't know. But Trump don't control nothing anyway. Elon Musk don't control nothing. It go way beyond our thinking. They just the front man. Trump is just a front man. You think somebody really gonna put him in charge of something? In charge of the country? Nah, man, he's just the front man. I feel like all of that is just a distraction for something else that's going on. I'm a conspiracy theorist to the core. I'm a big conspiracy theorist, but yeah, man, it's probably something major going on, and they just out here. They just part of the show. They just a show. They ain't no different than watching a reality TV show or watching sports. They just a distraction. Trump ain't really that dude. He's not really the guy. He's not really the guy. It's a whole machine behind him. Everything is being orchestrated already. Previously planned years ago, decades ago, centuries ago. All this shit is being written. It's a whole playbook that they've been living off of for centuries. It's a bloodline that they've been living off of for centuries. And it goes way beyond our understanding. That's why, you know, when you get out here and you go vote, you don't even know what you're voting for. You voting for what they telling you to vote for. You don't know nothing about these policies and none of that stuff. You just doing what they're telling you to do. And that's what let them know that they still got you under their thumb. You go to church because you're doing what they're telling you to do. You read that Bible because you're doing what they're telling you to do. But you got to start thinking for yourself. And when you start thinking for yourself, you'll realize there's way more of us than it is of them, so we can really take this shit over. But it's going to start with thinking. It starts with thinking. But everybody's so brainwashed and they scared. They scared to step outside of that box. They scared to step outside of that comfort zone. Y'all scared to step out of what you know. You scared to step into the unknown. But me, I live life on the edge all the time. That's why I'm an entrepreneur. I don't work for nobody. I work for myself. Because I'm not scared to push the line. I'm not scared to question things. If something don't look right, I'm going to question it. I'm going to do my research. I don't just sit around and wait for somebody to tell me what to do or tell me how to think. That's why I don't go to church. Ain't no man finna tell me how to have a relationship with the God, with my God. I feel like church is a woman's thing, you know? A lot of men only go to church because they women go to church, because they woman drag them to church. Because ain't no grown-ass man finna go sit up and listen to another grown-ass man tell him about how he should live his life. I know when I used to go to church back in the day, with my step pops, his wife used to drag him to church. That man ain't want to go to church. We used to be in church every Sunday, damn near every day, because she wanted to go. That man ain't give a fuck about that. They not even together no more. This man ain't stepped foot in the church. Man, ain't no man finna tell me how to do what I need to do. Nah, man. Can't no man tell me about how to have a relationship with God. I refuse to step up in somebody's church and let another man preach his belief to me. Nah, nigga, I got my own belief. And you don't want to hear it. Because I don't think how you think. I shut the whole shit down. Once I really break it down, not saying that I'm what's the word? I'm not saying it like I'm some type of guru when it comes to this. No, but I know what I know. And what I don't know, I'm willing to go research it. But I know a lot of that stuff that y'all talking about in that Bible, y'all using it to y'all benefit. Y'all using it so the people can keep coming back giving y'all money. Y'all keep that fear in their heart. Trying to make them think when they die, if they don't abide by this book, they gonna go to hell. Now, I don't subscribe to that at all. I used to when I was young, when I was forced to go to church. And that's crazy, man, because I used to be forced to go to church. I used to be told, if you don't go to church, you can't stay under my roof. Man, I never tell my kids that. Man, y'all do what y'all want to do if it makes sense. If it don't make sense, I'm here to guide you in the right direction. But I'm not going to force you to do anything. I'm just here to be a guider because I'm still trying to figure out this life thing too. So I can't make you do something that somebody was making me do. Nah, man, I think everybody should have free will and free choice when it comes to religion, when it comes to your soul, because when you die, your mama can't go with you, your daddy can't go with you, your grandma can't go with you. That's a solo mission. And shouldn't nobody try to force their religion on you. They shouldn't tell you if you don't go to church, oh, we go to church in this house, and if you don't go, you can't stay under this roof. Nobody should push that on nobody. And you know why your parents did that to you? You know why your grandmother did that to your mama and to your daddy? You know why their grandma did it to them? You know why they forced the religion on them? Because religion was forced on us. You would be beaten if you didn't believe in that God that the slave master told you to believe in. So it's all passed down. It's all passed down. But somebody got to break the cycle, man. And that's what I'm doing with my platform. That's what I'm doing with my kids. They say the only way to change the world is to change your house. And I'm changing my house. I've already started changing my household. That's why I got the cameras and the microphone so I can start changing the world. And I ain't got to change the whole world, but like Tupac said, if I could spark the mind of one person, that person could be the one that could change the world. I just want to speak my truth. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. And if I can touch at least one person with one episode, I done did my job. I done did what I was placed on this earth to do. I feel like I done talked enough. The hustle never stops. It can always reset. Shout out to all of my viewers. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my live. Y'all been up. I seen y'all up in here. I've just been ranting. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the likes that y'all gave me. If y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. The Hustle Reset Podcast. The hustle never stops, but it can always reset.